Hey everybody, it's Tiffany here, and this is my 5th yarn pumpkin tutorial. I'm having so much fun making these cute little pumpkins. This is like a really quick and easy one. I'm using my Wool Ease yarn today. I've got 3 different colors here. I thought they looked cute together. This one's pumpkin. The color is called pumpkin. This is Wool Ease Thick and Quick. You can find this at Michael's or Joann's. I think you'll find these colors there. Or you can get them on Amazon, and I will link those below if you want to have them delivered to you. This color is Succulent. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, and this one's just cream. But I love the texture of this yarn for these little pumpkins. It puffs up really cute, and it's just really, I don't know, just so fluffy and, yeah, twisty. So cute. So I've got several made here. My plan was to make a little bunting or banner of pumpkins. I made this one a few days ago, and it's a little bit bigger. I used 2 yarns. And I just wrapped both of them together at the same time. I'll show you. All you need is your yarn, some sticks. These sticks are from my yard. I just cut them with my pruners. And a little piece of cardboard. And some scissors. And then, like, if you want to make your bunting, you just need some string, twine, jute, yarn, whatever. You can use the yarn you've used for your pumpkins. I cut a little piece of cardboard at 3 inches by 4.5 inches, and I put some packing tape around the sides to make it easier to pull the yarn off. This is just like making a pom-pom, you guys, but you don't cut your strings apart, so it's a little easier. I'm gonna move these out of the way for a minute. Oh, I've got messy stuff there. Sorry, from the sticks. All you need to do is pull your, if you haven't worked with yarn before or a lot, you might not know this, but you're supposed to reach inside, and there will be a big, kind of a big ball. You have to reach in there and pull out your big ball of yarn, and I've already done it on these, or I would show you, but that way you can get your yarn to come just straight out of your skein. It makes it so much easier to work with. If you're trying to, if you take the piece that's on the outside, your ball, your skein will be just kind of flipping all over and getting, you know, falling off the table or whatever, rolling around on the floor. It's just a lot harder to work with that way. So just a little tip for you. All you need to do is wrap your yarn around your cardboard. And you can make this bigger. This one I used a CD case to wrap this yarn around to make that, so you can see it's a little bit bigger. And so that was about 6 inches, but you can wrap it around anything, a little notebook, a little notepad, as long as it's easy enough to slide off of whatever you're wrapping. So all you need to do is wrap. I go around about 45 times on this one, and I am going to, I try to keep about 1 inch on either side that doesn't have yarn on it, and I'll finish wrapping this off camera and come back. Okay, I'm almost done wrapping. You want to wrap it so you don't want to wrap it too tight. You want to be able to get it off of your cardboard, and you want it to be loose and kind of more puffy. Okay, so then I'm going to just cut that near the bottom of my cardboard, and then I need another piece of yarn, wrong end, about 10 to 12 inches. And it doesn't need to be any exact amount, but long enough to wrap around your pumpkin, around your ball of yarn. Okay, so I'm just going to push this to the end, holding onto it before it comes off. Make sure that end is wrapped around, and grab with my thumb and my middle finger like that, and just pull it all off. It comes off really easy with that packing tape on there, and just place it in the center of your piece, your extra piece of yarn. You could use just your string for this, like especially on the white one, if you have white string, if you don't want to use up your precious yarn. And I like to just tie it loosely at first and hold that, and make sure that it's kind of all the same length around, especially here on the ends, that they're about the same length, that you've got it centered, your extra piece of string, and that looks pretty good. So I'm going to pull it really tight, as I can, and that will make it kind of all puff up like a cute little squatty pumpkin. And do your best to tie that as tight as you can, holding your finger there, just like that. And then I'm going to tie it in another knot to make it nice and secure. I've got this little piece here I'm going to trim off. And it's as easy as that. You can cut these two off, or you can, if they're long enough, you can wrap them around and glue them in to save that cute yarn. Don't waste it, right? Just tuck that right into the center. I don't know if this one's long enough. Yeah, I'm just going to cut that one off. And there it is. That's all you have to do to make the base of your pumpkin. That's so easy, so fast. I'm going to straighten out a few of these that were on the ends. They do tend to get a little bit crazy. And then I just like to fluff it up a little bit. Better move my glue gun so I don't burn myself. That's it. And then you have your little stick. I like to put, that bark is so messy. I like to, I'm gonna put this end up. You might need to trim off if you have any little sharp pieces sticking out. Just trim them with some sharp scissors. And I just put a little hot glue on the bottom, and then a little bit around the bottom sides, like that, so that your yarn will come up around your stick just a little bit, and just push that down while you're pushing the sides of your yarn snug around your little stick. Just hold that for a few seconds till your hot glue is dry. Yeah, that bark is really messy. I haven't had that issue before. I've got little pieces in there, but that's it. Isn't that so cute? So, so sweet. And you can just set them in your little pumpkin displays. Set them on your mantle. I think this, making a little garland, it would be so cute to hang like around your front door, or of course on your mantle. So my plan, I think I'm just going to, I'm just going to tie my jute around my stems. I think that will work best. I was thinking about putting it through some of the yarn, but then it doesn't hang quite straight. So my mantle is about 6 feet wide, and I want a couple extra feet on either end. So I'm just going, so that'll be about 8 feet. So I'm going to leave about a foot and just start tying. I'm going to just tie this jute around the stems. I think that will work really well. You maybe could hot glue it I think this will be more sturdy. Just gonna tie that as tight as I can. Around the stem. I think that'll be really cute. I think I'll space them, gosh, maybe, let's see, I've got 9. I think I was going to try spacing them about 6 inches apart. Maybe I should measure this. Oh, sorry. Okay, I figured out my spacing. I'm going to leave about 5 inches in between each pumpkin. 5 to 6 inches probably. So I've got my first one tied on here, and I'm just going to tie the others on, leaving about 5 inches in between the ends of your pumpkins. So let's see, that's 50, put that on 55 and tie that right around the stem. Let's see, it'd probably be easier if I cut off 8 feet. So I'm going to measure with my arms, a yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just do 9 feet. Okay. Back to tying. So 50 to 55. Just tie that on there. So this is pretty straightforward. Just going to leave 5 to 6 inches in between each pumpkin. Tie that as tight as you can in a knot. Ooh. Be careful not to get knots in your twine. Okay, I'm going to do that 7 more times and come back. Okay, you guys, I just finished my little bunting, and I think it turned out so cute. Need to flip this one up a little bit. I did need to kind of fluff them up a little after I hung it up. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that one to stay upright. There we go. I think that's so darling. And there's some of my other yarn pumpkins up there that I've done in some of my other videos, so be sure to watch them. I'll link 1 or 2 of them below. I did end up, it was a little long and it was hanging down a little too far, so I took the last one off, the last blue one off, and that was the right length. But I think they turned out so cute. You guys, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more crafty videos, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It will help my channel to grow, help my video to be seen. Thanks so much for watching.